Hello guys, welcome back once again. In this particular video, I'm going to be playing to you two major videos from our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, where she actually explained the character of these people that have now become infidels, what they have been doing before now. All right, so I like you to pay attention to these major videos and also drop your thoughts right there, because these things are self-explanatory. And I beg you, from now on in the next few days, there are some expository videos I'm going to be posting on this particular channel. I'm going to be explaining and exposing some certain things, meetings upon meetings that happened even before the declaration. And to some of you that are still asking, why did she even declare on 29 when the Prime Minister said that they're supposed to declare on the 2nd of December? There is a reason to that. And she explained all those reasons in this particular video. I want you to watch it to the end. And if you have not subscribed, pay attention and follow up.
What Sujans have said. I know he said we declared on the 29th, but these people, they have an ulterior motive. They have an intention to disrupt our declaration on that second or third of
December 2nd.
December the 2nd.
Yes.
They have a master plan to disrupt that event on the 2nd.
Yes.
Oh.
And they plan to disrupt that by destroying Obatobie. That was their plan. They wanted to either one of the plans was to disrupt that event on that 2nd,
Yes.
with so much chaos that the Finnish police will come in and just chase everybody away and disrupt everybody. That was one of the plans. The second plan they were planning with the Nigerian government is to somehow let Onyendu come out maybe a day before, be in Finland, come into the venue, declare on that day to render just to render so many things, to what they wanted that. But that didn't work out because they never liked Obatobie. They don't respect him. When he gives rules, they don't respect him. These are people that they mob him on the back end. They crowd him. They destroy him. They put him in a position where the poor man cannot even move, cannot talk. But he knows what they are made of. He knows their plan. But that has been their modus operandi for some time, for the years. So that's what they put him in such a tight corner that sometimes Odogu does something, you start to wonder, is this something, this decision coming from somebody like him? So that has been how they operate behind the scene. They don't respect him. They hate him so much. That is why even when he give an instruction, some of these other mediocres on the other aspect, on the other angle, be saying, oh, it is not from Obatobie, let him drop a voicemail. They don't believe him. They don't respect him. And Obatobie has been battling between this madness and the sanity of some people in this struggle for some time. But only God knows why what happened has happened. So it was those plans and it was those ploys that they planned and they wanted to execute. But thank God for the wisdom that is following most of the people in this cabinet, most of the Biafrans that are truly following Obatobie. And that was why we did what we did on the 29th.
Wisdom.
Some of them till today, they are not happy on what happened on the 29th. Even though they were happy that day, they were all jumping up. But because their paymasters and what they planned didn't come to fruition, they now all of a sudden do a 360 degrees to be back to the sad mode where some of them are now. It's all about Dr. Orabueze online. It's no longer about Biafra restoration. It's no longer about United States of Biafra because their plot has failed and they've already been paid for that. So what they were paid to execute did not materialize. So they have to attack maybe me or some of us here to get more money to continue doing what they were doing. So it was only the Spirit of God that made what happened to Obatobie to happen. Obatobie wouldn't even have handled these criminals. I promise you that. No way, but it is Biafrans that will handle them. And we're already handling them one by one. And I keep telling people, this is not about me. This is not my struggle. This is not my battle. I'm very, very comfortable where I am. I don't have to. All of us here, most of us are comfortable. We don't. We don't have to do that. But because the love we have for our people, for our country, and we know that the freedom of our people is non-negotiable. And we know that the zoo government uses insiders.
Yes,
Fulani are afraid of us. Hausas are afraid of us. Yorubas are afraid of us. But they know that it is the insiders, the Biafrans inside, even inside Brigade, those are the people that we use to disrupt the freedom of Biafra. But they've discovered that all of them have a go 419, and that is how they'll continue to fade out one day at a time until they are relegated in the trash can of Biafran history. And I
yes.
promise you that's where they will end up. Thank you so much.
All right, let me just do a brief highlight on the things she said before I play this next video for you. There are two major things she highlighted that actually made them to take that decision of redeclaring Biafra on the 29th of November instead of the 2nd of December. And one of the reasons is that there was a grand plan to invite the Finnish police, which means they have to lie to them or lay allegation or stuff like that for the Finnish police to come on that convention ground on that 2nd of December to disrupt everything. And you know, because it's a Finnish government, there is nothing you can do. If police come there and say everybody should go and dispatch, that is when Nigerian news can carry it that they failed. All right, that was the first plan. And the second plan, which she explained, and when she was explaining it, there are some, you know, she was trying to explain it the way she can be able to explain it. But let me chip in something there. The second plan was that there was a grand plan between these traders and the Nigerian government to bring out Nnamdi Kanu, bring him to Finland, you know, and this will cause a disruption. Imagine that on that day that a news came out, the Nigerian government have released Nnamdi Kanu, many people will start bringing out different things. They will now begin to say, okay, we have to pen this declaration because Nnamdi Kanu is a great leader, he's the supreme leader, he will be the one to come and declare it. So it will be a means of disruption. And remember that by now Nnamdi Kanu is not even aware of the reality on ground. Only thing that we tell him is what he will believe. He's not aware of the reality until Mazi Simon Ekpa himself briefs him. That is the only way he will be aware. So imagine that on that 2nd of December, they just bring Nnamdi Kanu out, and imagine what's going to happen. All right, so these are the two major things that made them to take that decision, and all of them became disappointed. I know when many people will hear this now, they will say, oh, she doesn't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be out. This was not what she meant. Nigerian government will always use every opportunity to disrupt, not because intentionally that they want to release him, but they want to use him to achieve their purpose. All right, so because of that, these people, they know what they are doing. Let me play this next video for you. Pay attention as she continue to debunk the things that is happening.
How can this zoo agent declare the independence of the United States of Biafra? None of them could do that. They worked against that. So anybody in their right thinking sense, even a child that is 8 years or 10 years old, will sit back to ask, how can you tell me that this individual is working against Biafra or working for the zoo government? And this same individual was in Finland and declared United States of Biafra as an independent nation, and have countries like the Eritrean government in exile sign a memorandum of understanding with us, and have the Ambazonian government sign memorandum of understanding with us, and have all the documents we need as a country. My signature is there. From the Constitution of the United States of Biafra, from the Declaration of the United States of Biafra, from the Helsinki Declaration, which we had last year, from the Ambazonia Biafra Memorandum of Understanding Declaration, which was signed by Cho Ayaba and our Prime Minister, my signature is there. Ask this individual to give you what documents they have, where their signature is. So how can you follow a group of blind people that nothing that signifies the United States of Biafra? What document would they give you? What do they have? When you follow them blindly and they are deceiving you and you believe them. So ask yourself those questions. If they say that, oh, this COS is working for zoo agent, how come the prime minister, there is no, unless that department is not important towards our restoration, there is no single department under Brigade, under United States of Biafra, under de facto that I am not involved in. Not one. Not one. Mention that one. And I'll tell you the summary of that committee. Ask them, the 40 states of the United States of Biafra, who are those that created it? It is me, with the prime minister and with the minister of state. These criminals, you didn't see them. Most of you that we are following when we were having like 2-3 meetings every day, creating the maps of Biafra, creating the states, creating the counties, creating the districts and the executives. You that are true Biafran, ask yourself, did you ever see these criminals? No, I was always there. I know it. That is why the role that I play today is not just out of my experience, my expertise, and what I bring to the table. It is also based on working closely with the Prime Minister over these years to establish the United States of Biafra. That is why. That is why when you get confused, text me, call me, ask me, and I'll give you the right answer from the standpoint of the Prime Minister. Or ask any of the secretaries or any of the departmental heads or any of the cabinet members. They will give you the right answer. That is the role I play in this struggle. And I will continue to play that for Biafrans until our PM joins us very, very quickly, very soon. And there'll be no going back. Go and contest for their local government chairman if they will even win that. That is the advice I give. But this government is closed for these criminals. None of them will compete. That's a promise I'm giving you. Because they've done so much harm to the government. They cut so deep. I mean, lying to innocent Biafrans for nothing. For nothing. Just to gain cheap popularity and to destroy and to create division. Or pretend to create division. Because when Nigerian government knows they can come close to people like me, they use them. They use these individuals, they use them to penetrate and do these shenanigans they are doing. But I promise them, all their plans, and Biafrans are promising them, all their plans are on arrival. Nigeria's government just start thinking of how to withdraw all your men from Biafra land, because we are an independent nation at this point. And we will continue to confront you anywhere you want it. That is my target. Nothing more, nothing less. All these noisemakers that are relegated to the trash can of Biafra history, I tell Biafrans, please keep them where they are. Do not let them come near you. When it comes to fundraising, there are a couple of lies that have been paraded that they donate money. Therefore, probably people are jealous of the money they donate. Again, I keep telling Biafrans, the essence of a government of United States of Biafra is to ensure that accountability, transparency, which is what our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, has always advocated for, is fully carried out every single day. It's not every account that the United States of Biafra is going to lay public. No. But for transparency's sake, for a nation's sake, and to make sure that we get the support we want from our international allies all over the world, there are basic things that we have to be doing, maybe every 4 months, every 6 months, and all that. And the reason is because it's not just what people put to support the government. There are people that may also donate money to us, but we want to know how much they give us. We want to know how we can pay them back. We want to know the payment arrangement. We do not want to owe nobody. There are programs like the IOU. There are programs like the different programs that we've established to raise funds for the government. We want to have the accountability in those areas. So whether you're an ex-finance minister or you're a new finance minister, we have a capable hand in our new finance minister. It is important that if you are in finance, if their funds request for their finance, within 12 hours, you must deliver that to Biafrans. That is the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do. It's not about any secret. All those individuals telling you, oh, PM want to keep something secret. Please, it is a lie. PM does not support those kind of stupidity and criminality. That is how they hide under secrecy. And then the money that our prime minister have approved for certain things, for our angels, that money is nowhere to be seen. That money did not reach the hand of the people they need to be reached. And they use that money to do their own thing. So anybody coming out to tell you the prime minister does not support transparency, that individual is a criminal working for the Nigerian government. Such individual can never come near the leadership of the United States of Biafra. I promise you that. Again, it's not everything that we lay publicly. But when we want some little accounts, like the little donations we do online, when we request accountability from that, there is a reason why we want that. So that Biafrans will have the confidence and the trust in us to continue to donate to. How can you donate money to somebody who cannot give you just basic statement? I'm not even looking for details. Just basic, bi-monthly, quarterly report. How can you? And they'll tell you, oh, we are doing this, we are buying this, we are going. There's nothing we are doing that is private. The defense of our people, the defense of our motherland is legal. We are supported to be doing it. It is our right to defend our nation from invaders, from the Fulani terrorists that come to kill us. And the world knows that Nigerian government supports terrorism. Nigerian government reintegrates non-terrorists into their military, police, security. And they send them to the south central part of Nigeria to kill us, Biafran, just because we want our nation Biafra. The world knows that.
What kind of a follower are you? When you cannot obey simple instruction that come from that prime minister who you pretend to love so much, who you pretend you are looking for, who you pretend you want him out. Yes, but you cannot follow simple instruction that he gave. So I don't want to call it psychophancy, but again, I just want to be sure that when we as leaders talk, you know you are talking as a true and genuine leader of Biafra, not as this psychophan, these rags that are flying here and there. It is about a people that wants to be free. It is about a people that have declared their independence. It is about a people that is now a nation. And that nation is not dependent on an individual, whether it's our prime minister, whether it's Nnamdi Kanu, whether it is me, whether it's you. It's not dependent on any of us. So the Finnish local police, they also want to establish that it is not dependent on our prime minister, Simon Ekpa. So they may need more time to establish that why they are restricting Odogu, even though why they took his phone, even though why they do not allow him to communicate with us, Biafrans are doing the needful. Biafrans are observing the Monday sit at home 247. Biafrans are mounting their flags all over the Biafran land. Biafrans have 40 states in Biafran territory. All the states have 15 counties. All the counties have 5 districts. The Finnish local police have confirmed, they are confirming every single week that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is not the reason for Biafra. He is just one of us.
All right, thank you for watching to the end. If you watched to this moment, I really want you to drop your thoughts right there in the comment section. There is nothing hidden in Biafra. There is nothing secret. The only thing secret is that Biafra is here to stay. So when you see people, 2 persons, 3 persons trying to have 1 or 2 secrets, that is a kaba already. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe and share this video out there to everywhere, to all platforms, to create more awareness. Remember, what you don't know is bigger than you. Many people will start believing what is wrong if they are not aware of the truth. That's why you have to share this video. Bye for now. See you in my next video.